What's happening, guys? Arron here from Denny Collins Fitness, as you all probably know by now. So we are 2 weeks after my MMA fight. So I had my first professional MMA fight 2 weeks ago now, give or take. And unfortunately, we didn't get the result we wanted. Unfortunately, I did come away with a loss, but that is what it is. And again, I'm not going to go talking about myself here for a full video. I took a lot of lessons away from it, and like that, I don't want to make this video about me. I want to see how I can provide value to you, so my lessons don't become your pitfalls and vice versa. Okay, so we'll just get stuck straight in and let's get to it. I think you'll be able to apply a lot of these lessons to your journey in health and fitness, whether it's weight loss, muscle gain, whatever it may be, even if it's just for headspace. This might help. If not, unsubscribe. Don't watch it. So, lesson 1, guys, that I had in the lead up to the fight and throughout the entire fight camp is forget perfection. Okay? So, in your health and fitness journey, we all have this idea of everything going perfect, everything going smoothly. I'm going to have my nutrition and calories on point, in check every single day. I'm going to be super motivated for every single workout. I'm going to be so energetic. Everything's going to be amazing. Scrap that idea immediately, okay? You need to forget perfection regardless, okay, of what the goal may be. Throughout the entire build-up, guys, I was fighting off injuries. I had to get regular physio. I had to go to the dentist 2 or 3 times. All of these things are going to happen. You are going to have days where you're too sore, too tired, not motivated, not in the mood, and those days are just part of the process, okay? You need to forget perfection. Nobody can be perfect 7 days a week, okay? 365, 24/7, it just doesn't happen, okay? So one of my big lessons was forgetting perfection, okay? What really helped me in the build-up to the fight, 2 things, was focus on being consistently good instead of occasionally perfect. I hope that makes sense, okay? Once I embraced the mentality of I am doing everything within my power, once I was able to truly say that at the end of the day, I did my absolute best with my calories, did my absolute best with my training, went to bed on time as best as I could. Once you can tick those boxes and embrace the mentality of I'm giving as best I can, you can sleep well, okay? So, first lesson, forget perfection. It will never happen, okay? Good days, bad days, part of the process, okay? Lesson number 2, a big one, a little bit more cutthroat if I'm honest, is ownership, okay? Just taking ownership of what's going on throughout your health and fitness journey. There was days where I woke up really heavy on the scales first thing in the morning, okay? And you have to take ownership of it. I could have buried my head in the sand and went, oh, maybe it's stress, maybe it's hormones, maybe it's this. No, okay? It's not. Most of the time, it's not. You're after eating too much, you're after having a lot of carbs, a lot of salt, etc. Okay? You have to take ownership in everything, okay? Whether I had a really bad weigh-in or I had a really bad training session and got my ass handed to me, and to be honest, even losing the fight in general, okay? You cannot blame anybody else for what's going on, okay? If you have a bad weigh-in, you're probably after eating more than you realized, and maybe you're lying to yourself, okay? If you're after having a bad workout, maybe your diet hasn't been as clean as you think it is, or again, you're lying to yourself. And for me, losing the fight, I could blame X, Y, and Z, but no, I could have done more, should have done more. Just you have to take ownership of what goes, okay? If you're going to own the good days where you say, yes, I'm 2 pounds down today, you have to own the bad days when you're 2 pounds up on the scales as well, okay? You must take ownership of your journey on the good days and especially on the bad days, okay? You cannot lie to yourself. Sorry if that's a bit cutthroat, but I did it to myself, so I do it to my clients, okay? Just the way it is. Lesson 3, this was huge for me, guys, and it might sound a bit hippy-dippy, but I don't care, is enjoying the process, okay? You have to enjoy your daily routine, okay? Sometimes, and again, we've all slipped into this, and I did slip into it as well, we become so focused on the finish line and on the goal, okay? So for me, it was the fight itself, or for you, maybe it's trying to hit a certain number on a scale, maybe it's a dress size, etc. Sometimes we become so focused on that, And we have this mentality of I'll be happy when I get that, okay, or I'll feel great when I get that. And I'm sorry, we're not going to be, okay. I was thinking in my head, sure, everything will be grand once I get to the fight, but you're kind of switching off then from the daily process, okay. If you're coming in and you're not enjoying your workouts, you're not enjoying the daily routine, really, what's the point, okay? So a big thing was like, if you're not enjoying every day, if you're not happy on the journey, you will not be happy at the destination, okay? So an example of this is if somebody's coming into their class and maybe they're overweight, but they're loving every single workout they do. They love coming in and having the banter with everybody, enjoying the workout, enjoying getting stronger, feel themselves getting fitter. The side benefit of that is they will get into great shape and be really happy every single day when they're doing it because they're enjoying the process. Whereas sometimes, we've all done this, we slip into this routine of I'll just get to the dress, I'll just get to the scales, I'll just do this, and it becomes a chore, okay? You look at your workouts and it's hard to have motivation when you're just focused on the end goal all of the time. So what I would recommend is make enjoyment the number one priority in your training, in your nutrition, in lifestyle, in general. Enjoyment has to be the number one factor, okay? So really, who's winning? The person that's enjoying every single day, or the person that has no energy in the corner but has abs, okay? You have to weigh it up for yourself, okay? So big lesson number 3, enjoy the process. And the last one, lesson number 4, extremely straight up, extremely cutthroat. Some days you just have to be resilient, okay? Life is unfair. I was absolutely devastated with the loss, of course, gutted, depressed, the whole lot, you name it. But sometimes you just have to be resilient, okay? Some days your workouts are going to be terrible. Some days your weigh-ins are just going to be shit, okay? Some days you just don't want to do it and you don't want to come to the gym, you don't want to get on the scales, and you're sick of it all, okay? And I had those emotions and thoughts as well. Sometimes you just have to cowboy up and get on with it. Lesson 4 is some days it's just about resilience, okay? When life knocks you down, you stand up and say, you hit like a softie, and we just truck on and we keep on going, okay? So guys, those are my 4 big takeaways from the fight, along with a lot of other things, but those are the 4 that stood out to me. Just to recap it, forget perfection, okay? Try be consistently good instead of occasionally perfect. Take ownership of absolutely everything. Your weight, your nutrition, your calories, your workouts. You have to take ownership, and it's nobody else's responsibilities, okay? Again, your trainer can help you, assist you and guide you, but more so, it's nearly all down to you. Take ownership, never blame, never complain. Lesson 3, enjoy the process. If you're not happy on the journey, if you're not enjoying every single day, you will not be happy at the destination, and you won't be happy once you reach that goal. Lesson 4, be resilient. Some days you just have to be tough, and that's just it, okay? So guys, I hope that helps. I hope it provides a little bit of value. Those are some takeaways from me. Let me know what you think, okay? Hope you apply it. Hope you have fun. See you soon.